Yeah,
I feel like every episode brings its own little twist and turn, you know. Some people might be cool on this episode. Next episode, someone might hate each other, you know. It's a roller coaster, man, and we go through it. You know, it's real life, right? So, we might be cool today and something might happen tomorrow, you know.
Exactly.
And that's just real life. So it is a roller coaster. It's entertaining, and like I said, man, it's all organic. This is us. So it's real life problems.
Does Elizabeth come around to be a nice person or the nice guy? Highly unlikely, but you will have to watch the show to see it.
Episode 1 isn't looking.
Yeah, it's where she's starting in episode 1.
Yeah, it's not a good start.
She's definitely, she has a long way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's far away from K-Mankind.
She's got a long way to go.
She's a long way to go. Yeah. Maybe season 15?
It's a long season.
Yeah, I mean, there was definitely a bit of pressure, and it was kind of coming from a place where, you know, being very good friends with Elizabeth and kind of getting really close to her, you know, during lockdown and kind of how that friendship evolves, and then being really close to, you know, everybody else in the group. I kind of wanted to make sure that everybody was getting along, and that proved fairly difficult, which you'll see. But yeah, I mean, it's always hard when you're trying to kind of I guess do something for somebody who doesn't necessarily want that.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely a lesson.
I keep saying it, it's a small island, and I think once you reach a certain age, the goal is not to have drama or to have enemies, and I really didn't want that. There was the issue with her kind of putting it out there that I was another woman in the relationship. I'd never met, you know, her ex-husband before. So for me, the goal was to have that conversation, and actually I wanted to come at it from a very kind of understanding place as a woman and say, I understand that you're probably going through a lot, and you know, you might not have made the best decisions. However, I would like some accountability on your end, and then we can resolve this and move on, because we are kind of in the same circles, and you know, we're at events, and it's not nice to have that drama, but I think there's only so much you can do, and if the person you're trying to have that mature conversation with gives zero accountability and really doesn't try and be a nice person, you kind of reach the end of hoping for anything, you know.
And it shows. This is a small place, you know. People respect authenticity here, and respect is such a big thing on an island like this. So to come as an outsider, and I can say for myself, coming here 10 years ago, you've got to respect the people, you've got to respect the culture, you've got to respect the island. Don't come here, try and profit off the island and the people, and not show the people any respect.
But that's anywhere in the world, right?
Exactly.
You think that anywhere you go, you'd be respectful.
Well, you know, I knew Elizabeth just from seeing her around the island. It's a small island, you bump into people every day, and I didn't know much about her, but as the season went on and I started uncovering these truths, you know, based on experiences that other cast members had, I kind of started to formulate a different opinion, and it all kind of just started to add up. And you know, I heard also other things being said about me, which you'll later find out, but yeah, I don't appreciate people talking about me if they don't even know me. So it does get a little bit dramatic between Elizabeth and I as well, as you've seen on the teaser. But yeah, I mean, her true colors do show, so you'll see a lot more of that.
You definitely sense in the show that there's this division, especially in the group that is against Elizabeth in the show. But we're pretty neutral in this at this point, because we don't know enough. We haven't hung out enough. We don't have any animosity or anything against Elizabeth. But in the scenes we filmed where she, you know, was in the room or came to certain functions, we definitely felt the tension in the air. No doubt about that. Can't hide that. So, but to be honest, we just don't really have a whole lot to talk about with Elizabeth, because we didn't really engage much.